Okay, we've got the 1952 Buick out today, so we're going to do a walk around and a little testing out here to show what the car is all about. Buick straight 8 under the hood, running smooth as can be. Put your hand on there, you don't feel any vibration whatsoever. That's what those motors were known for. Let's demonstrate the top first of all, Russell, so then we can put the top down. The first time I seen the top, I thought it was broken, but it's actually curved around the antenna. I thought it hit a rafter or something up in the ceiling and damaged it, but that's the way it's supposed to be. The convertible top itself is a black vinyl, and it seems to be in real nice shape. There's a plastic rear window. It's got some wrinkles because it's been down in our showroom, and we're gonna put it down because that's how it looks its best. But the top's in good shape. It does seem to have a small tear right here that could still be stitched or patched. Car does have power windows. I believe it's all run off a hydraulic pump. The windows and the top are off the same motor. Ready? Beautiful car. Standing here, the car presents itself really well. It's straight, shiny, looks great. We're going to get up close. We're going to point out the flaws and issues it has. But keep in mind, they're minor imperfections you can certainly live with and just have a nice driver type car. But let's start up front. Again, as a whole, the chrome is beautiful. You get up close. There's some tiny pitting and scuffs. A little bit of pitting down around in here. Some small pitting on these outer pieces. Chip in the paint. Actually, it's touched up right in there. Some of the chrome is like rubbed off right there, it looks like. This license plate is not mounted properly. It should be, I think the bracket's a little bent. A little pitting here. That looks like that's in the pot metal before it was even chromed. A little touch up in the paint right there. Now we'll demonstrate the hood. It opens from both sides, or you can remove it completely. It's kind of a clumsy hood, so it does get chips along the edge. There's a little crack right there. Some chips on the fender. That can be avoided if you're real careful. But overall, you can see the reflection in the paint. It's a smooth finish. The gun sight hood ornament is overall very nice shape. Buick medallion up front here is overall good. The plastic does have some cracking in it. It has the Buick ports, the 3 fake ports. Stainless trim's real nice. Paint is real nice. That's definitely metal. It has radial white wall tire. Nice original hubcap, stainless hubcap in good shape. The rim is painted green. Right up here you can see the hood is awful close to the firewall, so it is chipped up around there. A little dent in the molding. The windshield overall is good. It's got some tiny nicks in the glass, and there is actually a stone chip over on the other side. When we get over there, we'll try and show it. Stainless molding's in good shape, straight, not beat up. A little touch up in the paint right there. It's got the optional fingernail guards. The door is in real nice shape. Nice smooth finish, no rust bubbling at all. Quarter panel has a touch up right here, but still smooth finish, no rust, no bubbles. Fender skirt's in nice shape. I believe that's an accessory piece right there. This chrome looks like it's been redone. It does have welting between the fenders, it's not painted over. This is all smooth, shiny paint. A little chipping from slamming the trunk too hard on the edge there. Again, even down here, no rust, no bubbles. The chrome on the back of the car, standing where I'm at now, it's beautiful. If you get up close, you can call it a 7 out of 10 just for miscellaneous little scuffs or minor wear. The Dynaflow represents the automatic transmission. Remember, a lot of these cars were still manual shift back then. This is a big part of the reason I bought this car, is because the automatic is desirable. Those would be reverse lights, which I believe was an option. Again, smooth, shiny paint, quarter panel, smooth and shiny. It's got a touch up right here and a small one there. The stainless trim is straight and shiny. Again, no rust bubbles down here. It's all smooth. Chips are one thing, but when you start getting a bunch of rust, that's another thing. And this one has some chips, but I have not found any bubbling yet. There's another little chip in the paint. Stainless trim is nice. Chipped up along this edge here. Some wiper marks on the glass. There's that stone chip we talked about. Someone has siliconed around both of these. It may have been leaking. I don't know if there's a gasket supposed to be in there. I don't know. This front fender is very nice. It does have some touch-ups up on top here and along this edge. That's very typical on the Buicks. I tell my guys to be careful because these are big, clumsy hoods. I purposely left it running. That's one of the strong points of this car. That motor just runs as smooth as can be. Another highlight of the car is actual soft leather, not vinyl. It's much less money to put vinyl upholstery in these cars, but they actually did put leather upholstery in here and did a real nice job. Okay, it's a little dusty in here too. This was spur of the moment. We decided to get this out and film it like this. This can be cleaned up a little better. Overall dash area, very honest, respectable. You'll find imperfection. This can clean up and everything looks very presentable. Got a nice speedometer, nice gauges. Gas gauge works. Oil pressure is just past the middle mark right now where it should be. Let me climb in here. It's a tube radio. It'll take a minute, but that will come on. I thought the heater wasn't working. I'm feeling under the dash, but actually the heater's under the seat. And it is working. It's blowing hot air. It's blowing out pretty good, actually.
50 guys in a bar, as we always say, drunk guys in a bar,
the radio.
would have thought it was a catch. So I think that's really what has created.
That car even makes you look good.
Now, these here are the headlights. We walked around the car earlier. Those do work. These are simply vents. Lets fresh air in. I like the, this was an option when you set the brake, the light that tells you it's on. That's the release right there. I don't know what this switch is for, to be honest with you. Don't know. Horn works. Power windows, they're hydraulic. They run off the same pump as the top. That pump is located on the firewall. Alright, we'll open up the hood. You can open the hood from either side. There's a lever there or here. That's why I said it's a little awkward. And now the lever on this side release these latches. There's the same thing on the other side. So if you pull both cables, you can literally lift the hood completely off, or you can open it from either side. Someone did a great job cleaning up this motor compartment. This is another highlight of the car. Firewall is painted beautifully. The air cleaner, the motor itself. You can tell it was all apart. All the nuts and bolts are not painted over. And it's clean right down to the oil pan. So we were told the motor was rebuilt. It's very easy to believe it has been. I don't have receipts. They cleaned up everything around it real nicely. That oil filter is actually an option. The underside of the hood is painted a semi-gloss black. That's it. I'll open the other side. So it's a pretty cool idea. Just have to be careful when you're using it. Here's the original trim tag. Everything's very nice and tidy in here. Brakes feel good. There's no pulsating in the pedal. There's no pulling to the right or left. It stopped. There is one little flat spot when you give it the gas. It might need an accelerator pump. So that's something we'll have the shop look at. But once you're rolling, it's smooth as can be. But anyway, the brakes stop the car very adequately. I won't say excellent because of what they are, but it's a big heavy car, but they're working like they should. Yeah, speedometer's working. It actually feels pretty good. It really does. Taking us on some pretty bumpy side roads. It's handling the bumps real well, and the car just steers straight. I'm not fighting it. It's just a nice cruiser. You know, one hand on the wheel type of car. Transmission seems to be working good too. The brakes work really well. You can apply the brakes with no hands on the wheel and it stops straight. Now we're going to open the trunk, show you inside there. Actually, you don't need the keys to start it unless you actually put it in the locked position. That's why it's running without a key right now. Somebody has carpeted the trunk. The tire is not a white wall, but it is a brand new tire. Looks to have a jack. So the car is just a good, honest car. We have to look at the carburetor, the accelerator pump, and other than that, it's in good shape.